it! Hello everybody and welcome back to Soul Studios. I am your host Soul, and today we're covering a topic that has become a much bigger issue than I'd like. AI. You either love it or you hate it, but if you love it, you should really get off my channel. Artificial intelligence has become one of the biggest issues in the world today, or at least in America, which is where I am. Like I said, it's a very love or hate issue, and for an artist and creator like me, it's a major problem. Like a put me in entirely out of business problem. There might be a few of you out there going, hey, that's not true. You can still make videos and art. That tech isn't going anywhere. And to that I'd say you are very wrong. I did a Google search that made me incredibly mad, and I'll tell you why in a minute. According to what was brought up on Google itself, in 2025, 97.5% of companies have integrated AI into their development software. This is not all generative AI. This is a mixture of maybe that and the AI that's used to train algorithms, stuff like that. You know, the stuff that gives you what you see on TikTok, that kind of algorithm. And AI in that sense is used in different business stuff, but we're talking about Gen AI. We don't care about that business stuff. According to a post published by Elementor blog, it's only 78% of companies using AI in their operations, but 71% of companies use generative AI in at least one business function. And why this Google search made me mad? This was two out of many things that popped up, most of which was articles on how to use generative AI in business. If Gen AI is already being integrated into over 70% of businesses, how long do you think it will be until major platforms that I use become nothing but an AI-generated hellscape? AI artists, and I say that in quotation marks, have already become a prevalent part of the internet, making this harder for those of us who use our hands and our brains and our skill to be noticed and make any kind of living. These people will forever excuse this behavior by saying several things. Well, this is the technology of the future. You need to get with the time. AI art is a skill. We have to write just the right prompt to get what we want. I'm not good at drawing. I can't draw. This makes it so I can make art too. And to all of these arguments I say, shut up. We all know you're lazy and looking for an easy click. I would like to point to all of the artists who put hours, days, weeks, years, blood, sweat, tears, health, and sanity into their art and go, so you think you're like them? You think your 5-minute prompt equates to them? You think your lifeless, hollow clamshell of an image compares to the human emotion that they poured into that piece? And if you answer yes, you're a liar, and you deserve all the horrible things coming to you. On top of Gen AI being a complete waste of time, it also affects the environment. You know, Earth, the planet you live on, that planet, we do care about that planet, right? According to an article by MIT News, the power needed to train and deploy a model like OpenAI's GPT-3 is difficult to ascertain. In a 2021 research paper, scientists from Google and the University of California at Berkeley estimated the training process alone consumed 1,287 megawatt hours of electricity, enough to power about 120 average US homes for a year, generating about 552 tons of carbon dioxide. According to the article, researchers estimate that a ChatGPT query consumes about 5 times more electricity than a simple web search. According to the article, I will say that a lot, I'm sorry, Gen AI models have a pretty short shelf life, with companies releasing new models every few weeks. The energy used to train the previous models goes to waste, and the new training takes even more energy because it's bigger and has more to it. It is also stated that water plays a large part in the environmental impact. It is estimated that for every kilowatt hour of energy that data centers use, it would need 2 liters of water to help cool it down, because that's what cools down the training system. Remember when I said it would be estimated to take 1,287 megawatt hours of electricity to train one of OpenAI's models? That is 1,287,000 kilowatt hours, which equates to 2,574,000 liters of water. That's a lot of water for one Gen AI model. There's more to the article, and I will link it in the description. I really think it's something that everyone should read. The gist of it is that the Earth isn't forever. Water doesn't just magically reappear quickly. The use of the energy puts out tons of bad gases and whatnot into the Earth's atmosphere and damages the everything that we need to live. There are also the moral implications of using Gen AI. You there at home might be going, whoa, so I don't use AI to do anything bad, and you might not be. Good for you. Stop using Gen AI altogether and I'll be proud of you. But a lot of people are using it for things that are morally wrong. Before we begin, everyone needs to know what a deepfake is, and if you don't already, then please listen to this because it's very important and it is a danger that is available to everyone, regardless of AI or not. A deepfake is usually a picture, video, or voice clip of someone doing something or saying something that obviously they didn't do. These can be used for blackmail, harassment, regular and sexual, humiliation, and many, many other kinds of things. AI has made deepfakes more of a danger, as newer models like Sora can have incredibly realistic qualities to them. The newer AI model by Twitter, Grok, has been known to make NSFW things with its power, with people asking for pictures of, let's say, a specific minor to be changed to them not wearing any clothes, which was actually something that happened recently with a young actress named Nell Fisher, who played Holly in Stranger Things 5. Grok has been known to do many other things that just shouldn't be done. I have seen things. And Elon, the owner of Twitter, does nothing, because why would he? According to Google, Grok made an estimated $88 million in just the third quarter of 2025, with an estimated $300 million for the year. And this is another huge thing: money. No businessman will pull down an AI software when it makes him millions of dollars, regardless of the cost to society. I made a video a little while ago called "The Internet Hates You." In it, I covered how the people across the internet don't really care about you the way you think they do. They're there to make content, to make money, to make themselves happy. And I also said some other things that also pointed to the fact that they do kind of care about their audience, but like not as they would a child, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm saying the same thing about AI, generative AI, without the good parts. That art you think you're making, it's soulless. No part of it shows who you are or what you believe or what style you have. That chatbot you're talking to is trained to say whatever will make you happy. It doesn't love you. It will never love you. It doesn't have feelings. Some big man in a suit could pull the plug on it at any time, and guess what? It wouldn't feel a thing. It wouldn't miss you. That book it's writing for you? Meaningless now, because instead of using your own words and your own style of writing, you're letting a robot mash together words just because it can. That dedication at the beginning of the book can't mean anything now, because none of what follows is from you. Gen AI does not care that you exist. The corporate companies who make those models don't care whether you live your life or stay in a dark pit talking to a robot who doesn't know you. I will say one more thing, and this isn't scripted, so forgive me if this sounds like gibberish, but mental health is a big thing with AI right now, because a lot of people use the chatbots and AI therapy as a way to make things better. I will say that I understand that, and I know where people are coming from with feeling so out of place and lonely that the only person who can understand you is something that was created for you, if that makes sense. AI will tell you what you want to hear, whether you think you want to hear it or not. And that's just a big thing. And I'm here to say that I don't judge anyone for doing that, because I know that being in a dark place and feeling like you have no one else to talk to is rough. But I will say that in the long run, it's going to be detrimental to your mental health in the long run. So that's all I have to say. Those are my thoughts. Keep creating, keep trying, keep drawing, keep writing, keep going, because when Gen AI inevitably crashes and burns, you'll still be here. And what will you do then? Thank you everyone so much for watching. Y'all stay safe, drink some water, remember to breathe, and I will see you in the next video.